Hi, I'm Stella Cole, and we're here today at Power Station in Berkeley, where I just recorded my new album, It's Magic. I originally grew up in Springfield, Illinois. I now live in New York City, and I love singing songs from the Great American Songbooks.
It's magic.
This is a great question. I am such a freak about my vocal health. My voice teacher, Joan Lader, she is the greatest in the world. I owe my life to her. She has taught me so much about taking care of my voice. My voice is very sensitive, so I have to watch what I eat. I don't eat any dairy because that's not good for the throat. When I'm touring, I don't eat any like spicy foods. Nothing too greasy. All of that can be bad for your throat and make it more difficult to sing the next day. Also, lifestyle things. I really cannot go out to loud bars or restaurants. If I do, I have to be like, sorry guys, I'm gonna be silent at dinner. I don't really drink a lot, if not really at all when I'm on the road, because alcohol is very drying for the throat. Caffeine is drying for the throat. They're all of these things. I also have a warm-up routine that my voice teacher Joan gave me that I do before every show, a cool down routine. My band is always laughing at me. I do a lot of funny things backstage. I have these like boba straws that I like blow bubbles in. They're like, what is, surely that's not doing anything. But I think it is. So yeah, it's a whole task for sure. Okay, top 3 singers. I'm so bad at answering this question. Okay, Judy Garland for sure. What I love about her is that she tells the story so well. She is 100% invested every time she's singing something, she's telling a story. She's just a great performer overall. The other one, Nat King Cole. Nat King Cole just has this ease about him when he's performing. He doesn't do anything too crazy or showy in his piano playing or in his singing, but he's just like comfort embodied to me. And the third one, I'm like, Julie Andrews or Barbra Streisand? I'm gonna say Barbra Streisand. I mean, do I even need to explain that one? Just one of the greatest voices of all time. I read her autobiography. She's like never taken a voice lesson in her life, really. She just can sing like that naturally. It's very inspiring to listen to her. Where to start with musicals? Well, you have to watch a lot of them, but I would say the place to start for me would be The Sound of Music. I mean, it won an Oscar, you know, it's just, the acting is beautiful, the music is beautiful, and again, it has that comfort factor that I think those old movie musicals sort of just make me so happy. I'd say that, and then right after that, watch Singing in the Rain. Those are my 2. This is always a hard thing to explain, I feel like. I'm no expert on this, for sure. But I think, for me, I don't necessarily consider myself a jazz singer because my background and my schooling and, my experience for my whole younger life was not in jazz. It was in musical theater and the Broadway world and movie musicals. Jazz has a lot to do with improvisation and, as a singer, jazz doesn't mean you have to scat, but that's definitely part of being a jazz singer. You know, for me, I do have improvisation when I sing that is definitely informed by the jazz world. I do improvise in my phrasing and switch up my phrasing. You know, I'm not a true Broadway singer who sings it the exact same way every time. So I think I try to find a place that's a little bit in between the two worlds. In the end, who knows what genre I really am. Somewhere in the middle between the Broadway and the jazz. That was me right there. I believe in magic, absolutely. I think I believe that there are definitely some things in the universe at times that are definitely a little bit magical. Yeah. No, I've always meant to learn a card trick just because I think that would be a really fun thing to sort of, pull out at a party. But no, not yet. Maybe with this album, maybe this is the time to finally learn that card trick. I'll get back to you on that.
It's magic.